So here we are in the Evine Kitchens with the Deen brothers. Of course, we got Jamie and we've got Bobby. These are Paula Deen's sons, of course. And we're taking your questions. This is always a lot of fun because we get to be a little more casual. You could hear and say just about anything here. So there he goes. We'll get you a stool or something
Just
to sit
about
down on.
anything?
So we got some items that you haven't seen maybe in a while, but we got brand new pricing on them, and they are probably going to be your next best cookware,
Man.
Especially if you love to make casseroles. This is what we're starting off with, a set of 3 in these beautiful non-stick stoneware bakeware sets. Got a couple colors for you. We got the red, we got the blue, then we have a Merlot, which is like almost a deep purple color, and then this one is called, I believe it's ivory, although it's very much like a sand.
It's great looking.
Look.
It's great looking.
So guys,
Like a khaki.
stoneware, khaki.
Khaki.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Coffee, whatever you want it to be. So
Sand.
tell us about this, because you guys can use these in a lot of different, you can microwave, you can obviously throw them in the oven.
You grew up in your house, you had glass these, I bet, right? Your mom had
A little bit of
ones.
glass, a little bit of stoneware too.
Yeah. Our grandmother had stoneware, I think, and our mother had glass.
And the lids are included, by the way.
Yeah, well, that's nice because who's going to eat 14 pounds of macaroni and cheese?
Me.
So this is really nice, this snap top lid. It's not a spill proof, but it is snap tight, so it keeps the other flavors from permeating some of your other foods. But it's just a nice way. It saves on aluminum foil or saran wrap. If you do, my favorite food is my wife makes meatloaf that is delicious.
Really?
So meatloaf is like my favorite. So this is the perfect meatloaf size pan for our family of 4. We do a lot of peach cobblers, lasagnas, macaroni and cheese. I mean, Thanksgiving, let's see, what do we got? Squash casserole,
Yep.
macaroni and cheese,
Well,
dressing,
Dressing.
banana pudding, the cobblers.
Candied yams.
I mean, if you have a good
Yeah,
variety
you know,
or a good number of people where you have to make 2 pans of things, you might need more than 1 set.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
take advantage
for
of
sure.
that. These are all brand new low pricing. And I mentioned the colors, but I didn't say at the time, you're getting the lids, which we just talked about. So they're really nice. And what I love about this too is if you have a cold dish,
Oh, yeah.
if you're taking it from your refrigerator,
That's right.
because you made it the night before or that day, it's going to stay cold for the drive.
That's
Just
right.
like this is going to stay hot from the oven to the table.
Insulated, so it'll do 2 jobs. Absolutely.
And it's really pretty enough. You see it's got the finish on the inside, the speckle finish that we have with the nonstick, with the granite that we have. So you not only get the look of this, but all these, if you can see, get right here, brother. Let's see what this corner does. You see,
Boy,
we lift
release
the
on that is
whole,
great.
the whole thing.
That's hot. Watch it.
So is that like a deep dish pizza?
Yes.
Yeah. So you get the
Big thick crust, like Chicago-style crust?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's the non-stick, and you get the wipeability, the durability. It won't scratch, it won't fade. It's not going to be compromised in any way. It's dishwasher safe, like you said. To be able to go into the microwave, and it stands up a lot better than the glass dishes that I had.
Because the glass still stained.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
They
scratches.
look like
absolutely.
50
Yeah.
cents,
Yes,
like
absolutely.
after you've used them for 6 months.
That's
they look
right.
like, you don't
That's
want to
right.
take that to the table. This is beautiful.
Sort of back
Again,
to the
look at
future,
this
too, because it's
finish.
got a throwback look to it. It
Yeah.
really does.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Deen Brothers right here. I mean, these are so affordably priced, you might want to make your favorite dessert or favorite dish and actually leave this with the host and hostess and just tell them. They can dishwash it, they can use it in the microwave, of course they can use it in the oven up to 500 degrees just without the lids, because these are not silicone lids. These
Right.
are just for, again, for a little bit of transport, or if you're going to a picnic.
right.
Think about that too. You're going to a picnic and you've got maybe like a Jell-O cake with whipped cream on it. You can still bring that to the park because you've got a lid to cover it so the flies stay out, but you've got a nice cold base that's going to keep the temperature cold.
And Jamie made a great point. I hate using and throwing away plastics. It's just anymore, it's really difficult
Well,
for
even
me to
foil, because then what you
Even
got to
foil.
do with it, you got to like rinse it out just so it can be recycled. Man, you just pop this in your dishwasher and you're done.
That's a great feature, that lid. And like you said, man, taking it to the park or taking it over to somebody's house for dinner if you're doing that type of thing.
Look
Great
at
for
that
transport.
nonstick performance.
And then just wipe that right out. You got a towel, James?
That's really what you're.
And that's cheese.
Yeah.
That would normally make a huge, huge mess.
This is kind of what you want if you're in the market for a nonstick, a true nonstick that you can wipe out, that has a release like nobody's business. You see, this has just got the beautiful, and I've said a lot. These are almost like art because the 7 different layers that you put on. It's not machined, so each one is done where they're a little bit lighter or darker. They're all kind of the same, but you notice the handles aren't the
Like a 7-layer salad would
Yeah.
be beautiful
Oh, yeah.
in that,
Taco
or a
salads.
trifle, a dirt salad. You know, any of your cold desserts, perfect. Yeah, trifle would be nice in that.
I think banana pudding would be
Banana pudding would be
fantastic
outstanding in
Ooh,
that.
love a good banana
Yeah,
pudding.
absolutely.
All right, so here are the colors again. We've got red, which is a nice, like a bandana speckle with a little bit of blue and ivory. We've got the blue, and that is all sky blue with a little navy and ivory. The Merlot is red with purple in it, and then the last choice is ivory, and that looks like it has almost like a sand or a khaki interior. But you're getting all three. Each, it's small, medium, and large. And even the smallest is pretty large, and they're under $20 for each of the sets. So small set, medium set, large set, up to 500 degrees, and they all come with a 1-year warranty. So when you're buying the Deen Brothers here at Evine, you can always count on quality that's going to last. All right, we're going to take on more. And by the way, we are on YouTube and Facebook. Obviously, you know that because you're watching, but sound off. We want to hear. Do you have any questions? We're taking your questions, and this is when you can you know, have a little more access to the Deen Brothers than you could during any one of our normal shows. Wow.
So nice
this
looking,
looks
man.
so high end.
Look at the thickness,
stock pot.
the thickness of the walls on the cookware here. Just the beautiful stainless steel lids.
You got the dual wall here that's going to help bring your temperature up higher and
Really?
hold it.
Is that what the dual wall does?
Yeah, and it's really a nice, just see the thickness on here. You know that this will never warp or dent. And again, it's got the non-stick coating on the inside. So with our granite, we're just exploring different pans and what we're missing from, you know, our collection that we have. This dual wall brings in a completely different type of style from what we're used to. And I really love the size of this, the capacity. So you're doing
5 quart is a perfect size.
Yeah. It
so
really is.
This is 6, 8 people could eat chili out of here for sure, and it's super versatile. So the ability to go up to higher temperatures, you can do things that you might not assume with a
Look at
with a
that.
pan like this. You can bake bread in it. And of course, one of the favorite things that we do down south, the butt. So we slow roast pork because we love pulled pork
That
down
looks
south,
so
Yes, it
flavorful.
does. Yes, it
it's
does.
slow cooked.
and just pull apart.
Ooh,
Right.
man.
So this
I
is
know
good
everybody's
stuff.
grunting over here like, bring me a plate of that.
Look.
I'll
Yeah.
pull it and put it in that bowl, and
Wow.
we'll put some.
Make some sandwiches, brother, and get them things
No
ready.
kidding. But baking bread, I mean, in 5 quarts, you've got a lot of possibilities here, and it comes with the stainless steel lid. Looks really high end. You've got your handles that are permanently affixed. You have the Deen Brothers moniker is right there on the side, and you're picking this up today at $38 off. So that's a 40% savings. And just like the last, the Stoneware we just shared with you, everything you're seeing in this Facebook and YouTube show comes with a full 1-year warranty. So you are truly buying quality. But double wall, that doesn't happen very often in a stock pot.
No, it's not.
Yours might be the first that we've had.
Yeah, you don't see it very often. It's kind of an older way to cook, and we've got
And these are double wall too. These are Deen
Yep.
Brothers.
Oh my gosh, those bowls
Serving
are the
bowls.
best, Brian.
Yeah.
The best.
And so beautiful on the table.
Gorgeous.
I mean, they look like 5 times the price you're going to spend.
This is what it does. Y'all can see the steam coming off of this, and you see I'm able to hold it in my hand. If this were a single-walled steel bowl, you wouldn't be able to hold this because this is a pretty high temperature that we've got on this butt that we've been cooking. So you can handle it when it's hot, and it holds cold just as well. This is really a nice bowl to serve any dips or guacamole out of. Really pretty. It matches all of your stoneware. So I love that you can use it as a chili bowl or a cereal bowl. Really good looking. I know Bobby's mother-in-law's just ordered a set for her house. Really nice with nuts or fruit in it. In the holiday season, you could go out to the yard, get you some fresh
How about
greenery,
some salads in
and
there
really
too. I mean,
dress up.
Beautiful
a
salad.
larger one,
yeah.
and we sell them in sets of 3. So go online to Evine, put Deen Brothers, and look for these bowls. They've got that granite nonstick on the outside. Obviously, it's more of an aesthetic look, but that is the nonstick that's on the interior of the stock pot that we see right here on your screen. So take full advantage of the size and the versatility of the 5 quart. We do offer 8 quarts from time to time, but some people, you know, they're like too heavy, too big, don't have a family that large. So the 5 quart would be a really great gift. So are you going to be going to a wedding? I'm telling you right now, You can't go wrong on the colors. Here they are. This is the black choice, so if somebody's got a little bit more of a contemporary kitchen. For something really warm and homey, you've got the red, and then of course, blue, all colors of denim. Can't go wrong with that either. But great wedding gifts, housewarming gifts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anniversary gifts, but truly,
You'll use them every day,
what is your
though.
stock pot like at your house? You know, that's what you got to be thinking of first. Is it got riveted handles? Do you love the double-walled insulation? Because if it heats up faster, things are going to cook better and sooner. Because time means everything. We have so little personal time by the time we get away from work that every moment is precious. So all of these things have been incorporated into the Deen Brothers line.
It's true.
So you could do one-stop shopping and never have to go anywhere else but Evine to look for their great pieces. Ooh, look at that. Boy, the crowd in the studio is going nuts. And those are portions that you should go to Chipotle and show them how to portion.
That's pretty hardy there, brother.
Well, this is prepared by somebody that sells food. So if you buy a barbecue sandwich, that's what you want. The only thing it's missing is a little bit of
coleslaw,
slaw and
man.
some dill pickles on top
Yeah.
of it.
How many restaurants do you guys have now? Because I want everybody to go there if they're
2, 4,
within.
6.
Oh my gosh, we
if you're
have
within driving range, you got to go.
Panama City, Destin,
Nine
San
right now, I
Antonio,
think.
Dallas, Pigeon Forge, Myrtle Beach.
Knoxville's on the way. Branson,
Branson,
Missouri's on
Missouri
the
is
way.
coming at the end of this year.
Yeah.
Nashville.
being
is-
built right now.
Missouri.
Yeah,
I'm
Nashville,
a
right.
St. Louis guy.
Yeah.
We'll have to
Okay, yeah.
hit that.
We're going to
Damn.
Branson at the end of this year.
Okay.
Then we have Lady and Sons, of course, in Savannah that we started 30 years ago, and we have the
the
Creek
Creek
House,
House.
the seafood restaurant.
Yeah.
See, these guys know great food. I mean, they've got 9 restaurants, so
I can make
if
you a
they're going to
barbecue
put their name
sandwich,
on
I can tell
something.
you.
Trust me, they're not going to put their name on something that's cheap and chintzy.
That's the truth.
This is not disposable. These are quality items you do not need to replace. And remember, you're getting the stainless steel lid included with your purchase, of course. So
And that's not just a given either. That's not just a given either. The lids, people here have told us that they've bought pots and had to go buy a lid for it later on.
sure. It's one thing for a
very-
steamer insert. It's another thing you have to go buy a lid.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, now, for those of you who've ever wanted to try paella or some other really large dish, I'm thinking of frying fish in here.
Oh yeah,
I'm
pork
thinking-
chops.
Yeah,
chicken,
like several pork
steaks.
chops.
Yeah,
Several
absolutely.
steaks. Because that is a big thing. You know, whenever he or she is doing all the cooking, normally they don't get to sit down with the rest of the company because their steak has to be done last.
Isn't that the way it goes?
What if you could do everybody's food all at the same time so everybody sits down at the same time? So
The-
you've got for yourself this amazing 12-inch saute pan with the helper handle, the
Which I love.
Stay Cool touch handle, and then of course you got the helper handle here, and then of course you've got your stainless steel lid so that when you want to, you know, keep anything from splattering, you got it there. If you want to keep the moisture in,
It passes all the tests, Brian. I mean, you know quality when you see it, touch it, feel it, cook with it. This is absolutely restaurant grade equipment. Jamie and I have got, you know, tens and tens of years of experience in the restaurant business. And we've cooked with all level of equipment. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, man. And we wanted to bring a product to the people that was, first of all, going to stand up, you know, to your kitchen. Something that was going to be reliable, dependable. It's going to have the capacity. It was going to have that feel. The handles feel great in your hand.
and stay touch.
triple
Stay
rivets.
cool. I
Stay
should say.
cool. We've got the triple rivet design on there. That handle is on there for life.
And this little impression right here
The
for
little
your thumb.
divot for your thumb, so you
Yeah.
know right where you're at, just by feel. So if you're working in the kitchen and you're working in a couple of different areas, you know right where you're at on
like
the handle.
professional
Just
grade.
by feel. 100% it is. The helper handle is fantastic. The lid is beautiful. The thickness, the dual wall technology here. This is something Jamie and I really worked hard on. The fact that we were able to put our coating on everything that we do makes me so happy, because that coating is, you're talking about granite, okay, aluminum oxide, titanium. You're talking about some of the hardest surfaces there are.
Known to man, yeah.
When you buy a lot of nonstick cookware, often it'll chip and flake. And once it starts, all it takes is that one nick in there to get it started. And once it starts, it's a mess, and it's just going to get worse and worse. This is
And
an
that's not
extreme
pepper in your
that's not
nonstick
pepper in
that's
your
coming
eggs.
off.
That's exactly right. You ain't fooling nobody. This surface is not going to chip or flake. It's going to be good to go in the dishwasher. It's going to be good on
And they're
gas,
beautiful.
electric, induction.
And they're so good looking.
They're fantastic looking.
Yeah.
It's going to look really good. If you have a pot rack, if you've got that type of home where you've got a pot rack hanging over your island or something like that,
Show it off.
you're going to be really pleased with the way this
Look
looks.
at this.
It's
This is
going to
my
look
favorite.
even cooking. Now, see that's one of the things about the surface that we've got in our cookware is that technology allows
side.
for a really even cooking surface from side to side and all the way up the top there. So you don't have cold spots, you don't have hot spots. You're going to get beautiful side to side cooking. That's a beautiful sear on that steak.
Sear
You
on the
wouldn't-
outside,
You wouldn't get any
perfect on the
better
inside.
in a restaurant. It's just perfect.
This is one
Jennifer, thank you for tuning in. Jennifer from
Jennifer.
Illinois is joining us. So say hello, guys.
Hey,
And,
Jennifer.
Hey, Jen.
but quality. I know you hit a certain point in life and you're like, I'm tired of buying things that only going to last a year or two. Because you know by the time you buy a couple different sets of cookware in your lifetime, you've gone through a lot of money. So here's a chance for you to just start off right and add to your collection, because the Deen brothers, if you love this granite nonstick, it just so happens to be our most popular and highest rated nonstick out of all the cookware, all the brands that we offer. It's this right here. So the speckled finish is what you always want to look forward to if you can, and we've got it for you in the black, what Jamie is making that beautiful steak with. Here is the blue, all colors of denim, and then a favorite for a lot of people is the red. It's almost like a bandana red.
I'll show you two of my favorite things for this, Brian.
Do it.
If you get in here, see I move this steak off. I can show you the wipeability here.
Nice.
So you see, it just looks like this has never been out of the box. And my second favorite thing, you get the sear on the steak, and then you go straight into the oven to finish it off. So you can slow cook it.
And what do you recommend finishing it off? What temperature and
Well, it depends, on what you want to eat. For me, a steak this size going in the oven with a sear like that, I'd probably let it go 7 or 8 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe 300 degrees. But this is, I can show you two of my favorite things. One is that it goes into the oven, and the other is that it comes out. So you start talking about making your bigger dishes or casseroles or tortellinis or
what have we got there?
cobblers or this is Aaron's famous tortellini recipe. Don't scoff, Aaron. It's famous.
It
You've
is
been cooking
famous.
it for me for 2 years. And this is a dish that never ceases to amaze.
We want this?
You need help? James,
I think I can.
do you think or do you
tumble
need
this
help?
out. I'm trying to do it super.
That's what the helper handle's for.
Dang.
I didn't want to do it upside down.
Bravo. That
Very
looks
nice.
amazing. You got the
Very
red
nice.
sauce.
And so
You've got the
this is red
chewy
sauce,
cheese.
pasta, and
fantastic.
cheese.
Look,
And
I
there,
just
cheese
took
is
this
what
out of the
always gets
oven.
stuck
cheese
the
is
most.
one of the main culprits.
So what do you want out of your pans? Do you want durability? Do you want good looks? Do you want versatility? Do you want wipeability? What are you waiting for?
All the above.
Yeah.
Here's something that I've learned. You can, and there's a lot of value in our cookware. Comparatively, it's not expensive. If you've looked at cookware, and I know you have, I know you know your thing. If you've looked at cookware, you can easily spend $1,000 on a
Oh,
set.
yeah.
Easily, and north of that.
And some of those pieces do not look good unless you're gonna clean that copper, or you're
That's
gonna.
right. That's right.
you
And
know?
furthermore, they don't hold up.
Right.
But something that I've learned is spend your money on the things that you're going to use every day. Spend your money on the things that you're going to use every day.
That's where you get the most value for your money.
100%.
Like
Yeah.
a toothbrush.
Well, whatever the case may
And a
be,
frying pan.
whatever
My
you use every day.
example is
That's where you.
toilet
That's,
paper.
that's
My
where you put
example
your
is
money.
why spend a
Solid paper.
fortune on a
Underwear.
snowmobile if it barely snows, but you know.
Well,
once
there
a
you go.
year.
That would. Yes, of
So
course.
don't
That
spend
you're,
but
you're
here
proving
you're
my
in
point.
the kitchen.
Something
and-
you're going to use every
and
day.
this will pay for itself because you're going to be turning out food
Quickly.
for your friends and family
Quickly.
that they're going to be asking for instead of asking to go to a restaurant. Mm-hmm. And that's a nice compliment for you, but it's also a money saver, a time saver. And again, you're going to enjoy cooking in the kitchen because you just maybe haven't had the right tools this whole time.
Ain't
so
that the truth?
Start right the first time. It will save you a fortune versus buying cheapies, then another set of cheapies. You get the point.
Everybody on that
Boy,
side
this
of
is
the
good
camera's
looking.
eating barbecue sandwiches right now.
And you're
Grilled
going to eat well at your
cheese.
house too. Ah, the famous grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
You guys ever throw bacon or avocado down the center of those?
Oh my God, are you kidding?
Tomatoes.
A little bit of ham.
All the above.
I'm 2 years in on my set, Brian, and it still looks brand new. It doesn't have a mark on it. You know, after you cook on it for a year and a half or so, you can get a steel wool pad, you know, like a loaded up steel wool pad. If it gets any kind of, build up
Like a
on it,
trace of-
you hit it with that.
Okay.
And it's just as shiny as it can be. So it stands up to gas, glass, oven to table. It's
And
really
metal
good looking.
utensils too.
I think
That's a big thing.
Bobby and I have accomplished
And
a
metal
lot
utensils.
and done a
Yeah.
lot, but to have the highest rated surface here at the network, that means a lot to us. So we
Yeah.
appreciate everybody's.
You know, there's always somebody at your house that isn't going to know that you can't use metal utensils.
Always.
And they're going to ruin your other cookware, but you can use metal in these. So that's
Always.
a big thing that's going to have you again. Not replacing, you're just buying quality from out of the gate.
You're gonna
Guys,
be
this has
the-
been awesome.
It's always
Thanks,
good,
Brian.
Brian. It's so
Always
great
good.
to see you,
Thanks,
man.
man.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
everybody,
much.
so
I love
well.
the casual attitude.
Yeah.
Here. The
And thank you
atmosphere
to
in this
everybody
has
who
been
was
watching.
watching, Sarah and Jennifer and everybody else. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
We'll
y'all.
see you again
Thanks,
soon.
everybody.
See you on TV.